Hey, it's Sandy with Quilted Treasures and More. Happy Sunday, and I hope you've had a great weekend. I am looking for something that I just actually clicked on and now I have lost it. Ah, there we go. Okay, hey. It's like what happened? Oh my goodness. All right, so what is on the crafting table? Well, this week we have been doing quite a few things. We have done um, some well, last Sunday, I started off with the graduation cap, and, hats off to the grad. That's what it was called. All I could think of was the cap, and I'm like, "I know that's not the title, it's not cap, it's hat. Hats off to the grad." So we started out the week with that one, and then we had, um, of course, some flowers in a mason jar that we did, and was that my weeks tend to all run together, so I'm trying to remember, was that one this week or was that one last week? And of course, a few weeks ago, I did the baby one and then I've done one spring one. Well, I have something else spring here on the table this evening. This is actually, hold up a little closer here. This is actually tulips and flower pots and actually a little banner that says spring. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you this is not the whole door hanger. This is only a portion of the door hanger. So I am going to paint this part tonight, and then I will show you the rest of it as the week goes. And so you'll have to wait to find out what the rest of it looks like. But this is a portion of it. It's going to be a 3D door hanger. So it will have a cutout piece, and then it will have the background piece, which is the main door hanger itself. It's just this part here will actually stick out and be 3D. So, with that said, let's get to working on our 3D piece here. And you know what? I am actually going to lower my camera here. Since it is a shorter piece, I am going to zoom in a little bit manually. So if you're with me tonight, just say a quick hi or hello, and that way I will know you're hanging out with me and I can give you a shout of hello or hi back. All right, so I'm going to start. Of course, flower pots are pretty easy. They are basically um, terracotta color. Well, you can do them a terracotta color. All right, where's my color? I didn't pull my color before I jumped on here. Ah, here we go. I'm actually going to use a persimmon color for this. And so that's going to be the color of the pots. And let's see, I'm going to put burnt orange back. I don't want burnt orange for that one. Now, as far as my flowers go, we're going to pick some pretty spring colors. I have a sunshine yellow that I'm going to do one of the flowers in. And then I want, let's see. Oh, I'm going to use this one. It's called Dragon Fruit. I like that one. I'm going to use that one. And I'm also going to, I'm right here at my purples. So let's see which one of my purples. I think I'm going to do lavender. I like lavender. So I'm going to do one in a lavender. And then we can do a pretty bright orange. That one's a pretty orange. But I need, hmm, let's do one in maybe Laguna. Yeah, maybe Laguna. And then what we'll do our spring banner in, I think I'm gonna go for azalea. That ought to be a pretty color for, or I may swap and do the flower in azalea. There we go. Do the flower in azalea, and I'll do that one, my banner, in dragon fruit. I was like, what color did I pick there? Okay, I'm just gonna keep picking some colors here for my banner. Let's see. This is Canyon Orange. That's kind of a fall color. I really wanted something a little. Ooh, what's this one? That one is. Is that the same one as that one? It is the same one as that one. It looks. Check this out, y'all. It's the same one. Hi, Miss Marie. I'm glad you're joining me this evening. I am painting something springish. Check out how close these colors are. They are the exact same name, but the color is slightly different. That's crazy. Same company, same paint category, different color. All right, I'm going with this one. So I'm gonna put that up there. I'm gonna use that one twice. Normally I would not do that, but I'm gonna use that one twice. And then let's see. I may interchange some of these is what I may do, but I do need a green. So let me find a pretty green. Ooh, this is sour apple. I like sour apple. It's a bright green and I want really bright colors. This one's going on my door. So that's kind of why I'm not saying a whole lot about what the door hanger itself looks like because this can be a surprise. But I got to looking the other day and I'm like, okay, I have got my truck that has attachments. And so I've got, I do have an Easter bunny that goes on the truck, but I'm not ready to do the Easter just yet. I know normally we would already be in the Easter mode, but because Easter is so late this year, I'm not in the Easter mode yet. So I'm going to go ahead and do some flowers. Y'all, I stuck my hand in paint. It's just one of those things. I was putting the base coat on it a while ago, and lo and behold, I pick up, and what do? I stuck my thumb right down in it. Ah, yes. Well, I'm going to start with the pots. I'm going to go ahead and get the pots taken care of, and I am using persimmon for the pots. It's I think it's a perfect terracotta color, personally. You may find something else that looks a little closer to terracotta, and you may want to use that, but I'm going to go with this one. I think when I pulled this one, when did I get this color? Last fall, I think. When I picked up this color, I was like, this looks just like the terracotta pots. Matter of fact, I think I had something I was going to do. I didn't get to do it. Y'all know how that goes. Any crafty people understand that phrase. I had something I was going to do with it, but I didn't get to do it. It's just so crazy sometimes. You think, "Oh, yeah, I'll get that done." That's not just with crafts. That's, getting projects done around the house. I'm sure if we started a list, we could all come up with about 400 things that, between us, not individually. No, nobody's going to own up to that one. Not individually, but, together, I'm sure we could come up with about 400 things that we all have had on the list of, to-dos. I am just happy to sit down and paint right now, y'all. It's so funny because this past week, we were all kind of in down mode. A lot of folks had, of course, the week off from Mardi Gras. I did not take the week off from Mardi Gras. I know that's kind of crazy. But for quite a number of years now, my hubby has not had Mardi Gras off. And so, it's just like, we'll just work through Mardi Gras and it'd be another day. So that's what we've chosen to do. But it's just so crazy because you get through the week and you're like, oh, things are kind of shut down. So a lot of the regular routine is not in play. But it's bizarre because you feel like you'll get so much accomplished, and then you get to the end of the week and you're like, I didn't get anything I planned to do done. And that's just kind of life in general, I think. Sometimes I wonder, why do I make a to-do list? Why do we make to-do lists? I know it's to keep us on track, but there's part of me that's like, you know what, this is just nuts. I make a to-do list in order to know what I did not do. And that just sounds insane. But that's kind of the way that works. I do get some things accomplished. We're all that way. We do get some things accomplished. All right, so I'm just rocking along. I'm just picking colors and you know, I'm just painting my flowers here. Got the terracotta pots done. Gonna paint through my tulips real quick. I like that azalea color. Y'all, I'm kind of bummed. The azaleas are all blooming. I'm like, they all started. I mean, I know we're in March now, but they all started before February even ended. And I'm like, that's a bummer because, and I know, Easter's late this year, so that means that it's not going to really be blooming for Easter anyway. But I'm like, I like to see the azalea bushes all in bloom for Easter. I can remember multiple Easters when my daughter was little that we used to get pictures of her by the full bloom azalea bushes in her Easter dress with her Easter bucket and or basket, whichever she had. And I'm just like, this is nuts that I think 2 years in a row now. Yeah, it happened last year too. The azaleas were blooming in like February, and so all the blooms were gone by March. And I don't remember when Easter was last year. Does anybody remember? I want to say it wasn't really early last year either, but I don't know. Okay, no, the pink. I started saying, oh, I missed the pink, but the pink, I'm going to use the dragon fruit on the banner. So I'm going to hold that off to the side for just a minute more. Okay, we'll pull in. This is called Laguna. I love this color blue. Y'all, check this out. It looks like I'm getting ready well, with the exception of that one, it looks like I'm getting ready to dye Easter eggs. That's awesome. Speaking of Easter eggs, I want to do a gigantic Easter egg for my front yard. So, would y'all like to see me paint a gigantic Easter egg on here? Just out of curiosity. I mean, I'm always painting door hangers, and I've taken pictures of painting bigger pieces, but um, you know, I wouldn't be able to paint the whole thing in the time frame that I have. That just would not happen. But that might be kind of cool to start that one and do part of it on the live. Ooh, yeah, I like that bright yellow. Orange. I like the bright orange. And this is actually called pumpkin, but I don't know, it's not what I would use on a pumpkin because to me it's just bright. I guess there are some bright pumpkins, but to me the pumpkins need a little bit darker color. Ooh, I like that. Okay, what else was I gonna do? Oh, the banner. I was gonna do one of yeah. Mhm. I like all these bright colors. I was working on uh, the lesson for this coming week for the online kids art club, and we did. Oh, I can't tell you what we did. Oh, I almost boo-booed, y'all. Oh my gosh. Hey, Miss Al. Oh, and Miss Allison's here. Oh gosh, I really almost boo-booed. We're starting a new theme in the kids art club. Every 4 or 5 weeks, we start a brand new theme in the kids art club. And so I usually give a sneak peek before I do any of that. Oh my gosh, I almost messed that up. All I'm gonna tell y'all is that it had a lot of bright colors. I can't believe I did that. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I should have had some caffeine before I was being good, y'all. I'm trying to drink my water. I should have had caffeine. Oh my goodness. All right, well, there's some bright colors coming up in this week's lesson, Miss Allison. Oh my goodness. Oh, goodness gracious me. That was good. Oh, I need to put that on the blooper of the year. Speaking of the kids art club, oh gosh. I I'm opening the doors to the kids art club. That part I can spill the beans on. That's coming up this it's going to be for 4 days. So it's going to start let's see, Thursday, Friday, yeah, it starts on Thursday. So Thursday, I'll be opening up the membership to the Kids Art Club. Now, the Kids Art Club is an online art club, so it is convenient for your schedule. Mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, babysitter. It is convenient for your schedule. Homeschool mom. I tried to cover all of those after school activities. And so there's two options. One is just the video only, and you take care of all the art supplies. And then the second option is an art box. And in the art box, I send all kinds of, sometimes it's what I call art tools, which would be like paints that you're going to use more than once, or brushes, or things like that. And then sometimes we send just art supplies, things that maybe aren't going to last quite as long. So, but yeah, I have been painting with quite a few bright colors today. So I'm in a spring mood, I guess, between checking out the azaleas that are blooming around my house and all. It's been really nice temp wise today. I was out in the yard walking our dog a little earlier, and I was just like, oh my gosh. And then I get on Facebook and somebody's out sitting in the yard around a fire pit, and I'm going, oh. My fire pit is not really accessible, we'll say right now. I could I could light it up, but the problem is, I would have to stand there and look at it. I have to do all the cleaning of the chairs after everything has been outdoors or packed up for the winter. You got to get everything cleaned up and ready for those outdoor activities. So that's where I am there. Oh, y'all, I forgot to paint I'm forgetting about my banner down here. I'm so into my tulips and getting them pretty and springy and brightly colored. I forgot about my banner. So, like I said, this is not the whole, I mean, this is not a door hanger, obviously. It's just a piece. This is actually a 3D piece to what I'm going to be doing. And so I will be showing you the rest of it this week. I'm not going to do all of it tonight. I just wanted to do this little part of it, which had all these pretty colors. Okay, let's see. I am missing, oh, I'm missing green and my pink. Okay, so I'm doing a different pink for the spring banner. I'm not, you know what? I'm just going to pull it out of the top. I'm not going to put it off to the side. I'm just going to pull it straight out of the lid. So I've got azalea pink for the tulip, and then I am using what they call dragon fruit for this banner. And I like both of these pinks. They're just really pretty. Then I need a green one. I'm gonna use my darker green. This is actually what they call a festive green. I'm gonna use that for my sprigs, my little, not sprigs, stems. Oh, I love the sour apple green, especially on spring stuff and summer stuff too. Oh, what was it I used? Oh, the beach ball stuff last year. Ooh, I liked this color on the beach ball stuff. It was really cool. Okay. I'm going to hit this with the dryer so that way I can move along. I didn't think about it. I should have put the link to the sign up for the Kids Art Club in the description. My mind was on flowers and springtime things. My eye is not wanting, my little yellow eye down here is not wanting to dry. That one's almost dry. So what I'm going to do, each one of these pots has a letter on it and it spells out hello. So I'm going to go back over that with white, and I probably won't get that completely accomplished tonight, but it'll take several coats to get that done. But we are going to work on it. All right. Oh, I just realized I didn't put that in the tray. All right, I'm gonna go back and do the green one more time and let that one be. Let that one be drying, and usually two coats on everything is what we need. And then beyond that is just depending upon the particular color. Sometimes I have some colors that require more coats, but oh, I still have some Laguna here. Not, yeah, that is Laguna. I'm gonna do that color on this R. So just dry my brush off a little bit, and I'm gonna go over that one. It's not dry, but it needed just a little more. I should have had a little more in my brush when I was doing that one. All right, now the dragon fruit I also did straight out of the bottle, so I'm going to touch that one up, and then I'm gonna may need to go over the orange one more time. Dragon fruit probably won't take but just the two coats, and it will be done. All right, so it's just a little bit different shade, and that's kinda cool because they're actually close together, and so it's not like it's identical, and that's like with the terracotta and the pumpkin. I still have pumpkin in my ooh, I had a good bit of dragon the pink in my brush because it was still there. This may be the 3rd coat I've done on this one, I can't remember. I just kinda eyeball them, and when I feel like, "Yeah, it's covered well enough," then that's what I go with. Coming up this week, I'm gonna be working on Home Sweet Home sign, and I've got, of course, this one that I'm working on, the, spring 3D door hanger, and this is the 3D part, so you'll see the rest of it once I get it completed. Go back with just a little bit of yellow because I can still see some of the white, the base coat underneath just a little bit. So I'm going to add just a little more yellow. The weather outside's also got me thinking about, spring and summer themed paint parties because, of course, spring door not too much longer, and we'll be moved out of those and thinking about our summer door hangers. But we do have, April and most of May that we can do a spring door hanger if you like. And so spring paint parties are uh, open for booking right now. And if you've already got some ideas for a summer paint party, of course, we can always get that on the book. Just drop me a note either here in the comments or you can email me. That email is quiltedtreasures with a little dot and then the word more at gmail.com. All right. I am looking, except for this one right here, because I actually did not get 2 coats on that. I did a heavier coat, but I had only done the one. I have managed to get a little bit of yellow on that one. So I'm just gonna lightly dab the top of it, of that coat, and get the yellow that was kind of bleeding through from my brush. Okay, so the next thing I want to work on are my stems and my leaves, and I'm going to use this festive green. This is primarily what I use with Christmas stuff, but it works very well for most other times of the year. Let me see here. I'm trying to find a particular brush. I think that'll work. Now, once I get the stems and the leaves done, then we will start with the lettering. And again, we have hello spelled out across the pots, and then spring is on our banner. So, and I'm not going to do the other part, which is actually the door hanger. I'm not going to do that part tonight. I will, I'll get that done this week because I'm ready to get something spring on my door. I have I'm gonna be honest with you. My truck is still on the door. It still has the hearts for Valentine's Day. I know we're 6 days into March. I didn't know what else to put up there. I was like, "Okay, look, this is really bad." I have door hangers at my house, some that I have, you know, already painted, getting ready for upcoming, shows, and I'm like, it's crazy because I do the hangers and I sell some. I have orders that come in, and then I have 2 main shows, that I pretty much have decided I'm going to be a regular at. And so I've already started, putting some door hangers aside for those shows. And so I'll do I'll do a door hanger and then I'll think, "Oh yeah, that would uh probably be one that would sell at the show." And so I'll put it aside. And then, like the other day, I walked outside and I went, "Oh, you know what? It's the last day of February, and I still have the hearts on the truck," which is actually crazy. And y'all, when I get through, I may go do this. All I gotta do is take the hearts out of the back of the truck, and the truck could just be the truck. So, yeah. Ah, it's crazy when I actually think of things. Middle of the night, I'll wake up, and all of a sudden, I have this brilliant idea, or something will come to me that needs to be done. And of course, it's the middle of the night, and it's not like you can get up and do a whole lot of things in the middle of the night unless you want to wake everybody up in the household. And sometimes I write it down, and then sometimes I don't, and then by the next morning I have forgotten what it is. I know none of y'all have that problem. That's just me. Anyway, I will share with you the struggles of Sandy. Okay, so that's one of them. Waking up in the middle of the night, having a thought, and then you know not writing it down. Hi, Miss Tracy. Check out my spring stuff that I'm doing tonight. This is actually a 3D portion of a door hanger. So I'm not doing the door hanger itself tonight. I am just doing the 3D portion because there are so many colors and I'm just like, this is so pretty. This is like a whole thing in itself. So I am getting ready to add the letters onto this one. And so our letters are here along the pots and also along my little banner. Let's see. I love these pretty colored spring tulips. And this all started because I was looking at my front door going, I really need something spring. And, I'm looking through my door hangers and stuff. And like I said, I do a couple of shows, a couple of events. Last year I did 3, but this year I kind of narrowed it down to 2 that I wanted to take part in. And so, I've already started kind of setting door hangers aside for the event coming up in a couple of months or a few months. And so I have a hard time talking myself into using those door hangers, even though I could paint another one. I don't know, y'all. Maybe I should rename this to the Weird Thoughts of Sandy instead of what's on my crafting table. I don't know. Y'all might not want a weekly glance inside of, what goes on in my brain. That could be kind of scary. All right, so our terracotta pots here simply say hello, and then our banner says spring. So I'm almost through with the pots, and then we'll get spring done, and y'all can see what the full 3D piece of this door hanger will look like. So I'm excited to get this one on my door because I'm like, I was trying to think last year, what did I do for spring? But I remembered that, when spring and Easter are closer together, or the start of spring and Easter are closer together, I actually had one last year that had a bunny and some tulips, and I used it on the door. So, and like I said earlier, with um, Easter coming a little bit later this year or being late this year, I am just ready to do something spring, but I'm not quite there for the Easter stuff yet. So I kind of wanted something in between. And this is kind of cool because you could use it before Easter and then you could put it back up after Easter. And it's that in between, you're finishing out before you get to May. And of course, May, you can either focus on Memorial Day and, the remembrance of those who have fallen, you know, in protecting the freedom of our nation, our freedoms, or jump right into summertime and go right into something that is either pool themed. That's what this green made me think of. Last year, I did a beach ball, um, a couple of things with beach balls, and that green was awesome on on the beach ball. It's just a neon colored beach ball. I had a neon yellow. That's one I used on the softball door hangers that I did. So the neon yellow worked, and then this it's called sour apple, is what this color green is. But to me, it looks like neon green because it's so bright. So I was like, yeah, it's got to be on this banner. That's kind of a weird looking G, y'all. Okay, hang on, I got to look at this a little closer. I'm looking at this going, that doesn't go the way I think it goes, does it? I'll look at this. Let's see if I can get this close enough. I mean, it comes down, but then it does. Oh my gosh, it does. It comes all the way around. So the little arm of the G actually hooks right into the main part of the G. That's crazy. I just realized I held that up doing that. Y'all can see all my little boo-boos. I straightened them out on the second time around, I promise. All right, so here is my wonderful little spring piece. And like I said, this is the three-dimensional part. And you may be wondering, well, what is that? Well, that's actually going to be part of the door hanger. I'm not going to color that one. I'm going to leave you in suspense to wonder what it will look like and what the door hanger actually looks like. I'll be showing that to you later on this week. But this is my little Hello Spring piece that will be going on my spring door hanger. And I will be finishing this one up, like I said, this week, and I'll put it together and I'll show y'all the final finished full 3D door hanger before the week ends. So that way you can see. I may even take some pictures of it on my door. So that way you can see what it looks like. I love all the spring colors. Thank you, Miss Marie. I think it's going to be super cute when I finally get it all put together and have that little 3D pop to it. So I'm excited about that. Well, hey, thank y'all so much for joining me this evening and just kind of chilling out and relaxing. It's kind of fun just to hang out with friends and chit chat about things and nearly spill the beans about stuff and all that good stuff. Thank you, Miss Tracy. I really like the spring colors and all the different colors that are on this one. And so that's why I thought it would be really cool to put on my door. So I don't have a lot of color to the front of my house. I mean, it's not like a drab colored house. We have a brick house, and our front door is white. So, you know, I just really wanted some spring colors just to pop out. And, when people come to my door or as they're driving by, if they notice my front door, they're just like, hi. So, I am just I don't know. I guess I'm just really ready for spring and all the pretty colors this year. I think the azaleas have got me in a um, bright color mode here lately because I have been looking at more and more of the door hangers that are favoring the bright, pretty colors. So I think I have spring fever or something. I'm not sure. So well, I can't wait to show y'all the finished door hanger all put together with its 3D piece. So just keep watching for that. I hope y'all have a great week and thanks so much for watching.